Hi everyone, today we are looking at unit number 6, complete IELTS Band 4 and Band 5. Today we are talking about the writing task 2 in IELTS, and the topic today will be about opinion essays. Okay, let's start. What are opinion essays? They are formal pieces of writing, and this is a requirement in IELTS task 2. How do we do when you are going to write about opinion essays in writing task 2? Number 1, the topic is about an opinion, and to writing task 2 opinion essay, you must be very clearly in your writing, giving various viewpoints, personal viewpoints, and reasons and examples in your writing task 2 opinion essays. There's something you should not do in writing task 2 opinion essay. Number 1, some students, they just write one opinion or one side of the opinion or one side of the problem, which will result in the deduction of the score. Usually we have to write two sides of the problem, your viewpoint and the opposing viewpoint also. What should we do to have a successful opinion essay? Number 1, the introduction. We should state the topic and our opinion, usually about 2 or 3 sentences only. Don't make it too long, but don't make it too short. Next, we are doing the main body of the essay. In the main body of the essay, we should separate each idea into different paragraphs. For example, if you put 2 ideas in one paragraph, this will be a deduction in the score. And also remember, you should put the opposing viewpoints in a different paragraph with the paragraph you agree with the topic. And more importantly, you should tell why you think the opposing view, the opposition is valuable or is necessary in your essay. The conclusion. In the conclusion, you need to do 2 things. First, you need to restate your opinion about the topic. However, you have to use different words, different vocabularies. You cannot copy from the topic. Again, if you do, the deduction of the score will happen. Okay. Now we come to the layout. Next, we talk about the layout of the opposing essay. Number 1, introduction. Paragraph number 1, you state the topic and your opinion clearly about the topic. Number 2, we are doing the main body. Usually the main body will have 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs. It depends on you. Paragraph 1, 2, 3. In each paragraph of the main body, you should have a viewpoint, the reason, and example. Again, the viewpoint, the reason, and the example. And finally, we have the conclusion paragraph. In the conclusion paragraph, we should summarize and restate the opinion. Again, summarize and restate the opinion. Don't use the same words again. Don't use the same words again. Paraphrasing, synonyms. Next, we are talking about the skills and the techniques for writing opinion essay or writing task 2 in IELTS. To improve your IELTS score, you should focus on the following ideas when you're writing task 2. Number 1, understanding the questions types. Sometimes when you don't understand the question types, you answer it in a way that it is not expected. And number 2, you have to understand clearly how the writing test is graded. When you understand how the writing test is graded, you will write in the way that you can be rated the most. Number 3, when you're writing task 2, you need to plan your answer. Okay, the key over here is no plan, no write. Again, no plan, no write. If you are planning well, you are writing well. Okay? And usually my suggestion is 3 main points. 3 main points. Don't make it too long. Next thing, we need to know the best way to structure an answer. Sometimes your answer is too short, sometimes your answer is too long, sometimes your answer is too lengthy, sometimes your answer is not concise. You need to structure your answer carefully and put it in your paper. Another tip is writing on the draft paper first. Because sometimes the mistake could be grammar, the mistake could be word form, word order, things like that, and you are having small mistakes. And these mistakes will deduct your score. Another technique in writing test 2 or in opinion essay is paraphrasing, or by using parallel structure. Paraphrasing means synonym. You are using different words but having the same meaning with the words in the test or in the topic. Paralleling means you are using similar structures to have a special effect in your writing. The next skill you need to do in writing test 2 and especially in opinion essay is changing the verbs into the noun. I say again, changing the verbs into the nouns. Why? Because the noun is more emphatic than the verbs. So try to use the noun structures more than the verb structures. This is one way to make your writing various, different. The next step is expanding your vocabularies. You have to use a wide range of vocabularies concerning about the topic. Okay. Don't repeat the words because it is not very impressive. I will share some points to consider when you're writing test 2, especially opinion essays. Point number 1, decide whether you agree or disagree with the writing topic from the very beginning. When you fail to do this, it's very difficult for you to do the task successfully because you are lingering, you are hesitating a lot when you're writing. Make a list. Okay. My suggestion is make a list of all the viewpoints you want to say, you want to support, and also make the list of all the points that you think you will disagree, because in your opinion essay you have to write two sides, agreeing and disagreeing, clearly. Number 2, write a very well-developed paragraph, thinking about the structure, thinking about the cohesion, thinking about the organization of the paragraph, okay, which is first, which is last, which is in the middle, conjunctions, coordinations, thinking all about this and put it into one paragraph so that you have a good organization. Number 3, do not forget to begin each paragraph with a new idea. When you are mixing two ideas in one paragraph, it is not very impressive. Or you split one idea into 2 paragraphs, which is not usually acceptable in IELTS writing. So remember again, do not forget to divide each paragraph into each topic or each idea. The last thing is linking words. Okay. When you want to connect sentences together in one opinion essay, you need to use linking words or signposting. Or sometimes by using the word like FOA, first of all, FOA, first of all. So firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, finally, at last, briefly, things like that. So you need to connect all paragraph and all sentences in one paragraph together to make it go smoothly like a river. In the introduction of the opinion essay, you need to tell the examiner how much you agree or you disagree with the topic. You have to clearly say this, because if not, I don't understand, or the examiner doesn't understand, you agree or disagree. From the very beginning, in the introduction paragraph, you need to say this so that they know. The next thing, you need to tell your opinion, to say your opinion, to express your opinion about the topic, so that I will know your personal viewpoint. Okay, you try to start the body paragraph with something that you support strongly, because this is to avoid that the examiner will think that you might be contradicting your opinion. So my suggestion is you begin the body paragraph by saying strongly what you agree with the topic, and the rest of the body paragraph you should say why or why not you agree or disagree. Okay, don't mislead yourself to the other parts or the other ideas or the other sides of the topic. Just focus on the two things: why you agree or why you disagree with the topic. And in the conclusion, these are the things you need to think again. Number one, summarize the reasons. You agree or disagree. I said before already. And this is something you often miss. Give a final opinion or recommendation. Again, give your final opinion or recommendation about the topic in the conclusion area. Because when you're missing your final opinion or when you're missing recommendation, I mean, your score will be not as high as you expected. Okay, another thing that you often make in the writing hour, in the writing test hour, don't write about what you don't think. Okay, just write about what you think clearly and use the words correctly and concisely. Again, don't write about what you don't think. Just write about what you think clearly and well structured in your conclusion or in your writing paragraph. The last thing I want to share is writing both sides of the opinion essays. Even though I agree with the topic, I have to say I have to write one or two paragraphs about why I disagree with the topic, so that your writing will be balanced. Okay, so writing both sides of the topic. Okay, that's it. These are the things I need to share in Unit 6, Complete IELTS Band 4 and 5. Thank you.